let's get real here. Why are you in therapy to begin with? Is it to sit on your soapbox? To stand up on the soapbox? Just speak your mind, speak your truth, speak to how you feel. And yes, let all that out of your system. But here's the other piece of it. Just like if you think of a timer that has like red or whatever color, sand sort of, or whatever the thing is, I think it's sand, descending down to the bottom. Now, when that happens for whatever amount of time that is, it could be 2 minutes, it could be however, that is basically your time to talk. Your turn to speak. Then, when you flip the timer over, then that is somebody else's turn to speak. And your turn to sit back with groundedness, neutrality, peace, willingness to improve, to hold space for, and if I didn't say this before, being open to what they are saying and receiving it, to really take it in and then apply what they're saying. There is something called therapist abuse. And that comes from not receiving what they have to say and acknowledging it and then putting it into action in your life and being, thankful or appreciative of that. Taking the help. Taking the wisdom, the knowledge, and the kindness and compassion of these therapists. So don't abuse your therapist. Now, there was an Omeletta film where, he was coming so often and just speaking too much and really, just, it's like an endless cycle. And you speak and speak and speak and speak and speak and continue doing that. And then the part of you that wants to listen, that truly wants to hear and to absorb the information is taken out of the picture, taken out of the framework. So that is one thing that I want to speak to. The next thing, Mercury retrograde. It's a time to do anything, reflect, revisit, review, reorient, rethink, reevaluate, all those reads, as I said. So, it isn't the best time to, go into new relationships or sign new contracts with people. It isn't the best time to purchase something like a computer or a phone, something really, really huge. It is not the best time to just begin new things in general. So you can finish a lot of things and sort of zoom around and browse around to see what will work and what won't. However, it's a very internal time where we're listening to our own inner voice, and then Mercury turns direct. We can set foot our goals into action. And, really, you need to make sure things are secure, check all the details before submitting the new essay that you're trying to submit to your, teacher, whatever the situation is. And to observe yourself if something goes wrong, like anything technological goes wrong. Observe your energy, observe, before you just impulsively, rashly act on something. See yourself, just examine yourself in a very meaningful type of way. And, yeah. That is all that I want to say on this video. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, like, share. And I will see you in another video. Or another audio recording. Which is also a video. Bye for now.